Hello everybody, I just thought I'd show a couple of new inks and pens that I've recently gotten. To start off with, one of my more liked pens is the Lamy Safari, and this one's in charcoal. Currently I have the Diamine green black in it, and it writes real smooth. Both the pen and the ink. I like the ink especially because it seems to flow a bit better. And I got this nib in extra fine. The pen itself ran $15 or $22 actually. I've seen it on sale for $15. So it's not a very expensive pen, but it writes really well. It's got a great clip on it, and the ink I'm using is the, like I said, Diamine green black. So I actually got that in a 2-pack. So that's this ink here. And I also got it in Ancient Copper as well. And together those two were about $16, $15. So my next pen is this one. Is the Azvine Matte Black Forest. And it's got a little bit stiffer of a nib, I think. I also think the Ancient Copper flows a little bit easier of an ink than the green black did. But this model of pen is called the Black Forest, and it's also an extra fine. And it ran $17 when I got it. And this ink is the, as I said, Ancient Copper. So I like it. They work really well together. I use them for drawing. It takes, you look at it, it takes a little bit to dry, but I mean, honestly, what ink doesn't? The green dries a little bit faster, but even on that, I mean, I think if we run across, that's already dry, the top is. So, doesn't take too long. I like the contrasting colors. I carry both of them with me. And so it makes shading quite nice. That's actually why I use two different types of pens. That way I don't get them confused and accidentally pick up the wrong color. I know this, the heavier one, is my orange, red, the Ancient Copper. And I know the lighter one, the Safari, is my green one. So it just gives me the ability to switch between them without having to actually look at which pen I'm using and figure out what ink I'm using. I already know as I pull off the cap what color it's going to be, because they're both basically black. So I've thought about getting a bunch of these. I think I'm going to get the yellow one for the Safari, because I would like to have a gray and a blue, but I also think I might go, I've got a clear one I might use for the gray, but I'd like to use a different one, but that's beside the point. But these are some pretty nice inks. I've enjoyed using them. They don't clog up the pen, I found, and they write really smooth. They're easy to clean out so far. I'm pretty impressed with them. I've had a lot of inks, even some more expensive ones, that I kind of struggle with getting clean and getting to flow through the nibs. So, and I figure with the two different types of pens, if they're both flowing pretty smoothly, that it's probably more of the ink than it is just the pens on this regard. And so just kind of some thoughts on them. I enjoy using them. and you should check them out too. As you can see, the ink completely dry now. So some inks take quite a while to actually fully blot out.